Good morning, everyone. It's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your bonus read. I might use the Handsome Roberts deck for this one. I do love these little cards. They're so easy to shuffle. I actually have smaller ones than this, but they're a bit too small. So this size is good. I'm glad they make them these size now. So the What's Cracking this morning was very long. So I almost toyed with the idea of putting a bonus read up. And then I thought for those people it doesn't resonate with, always nice to have. Oh, and very busy cards this morning. Someone's getting a messenger from someone. A messenger. Someone's getting a message from someone they're secretly in love with here, so that's quite interesting. Okay, let's just get straight into this Handsome Roberts deck. Be looking out. 11th of August I'm going live. I'm in Adelaide 22nd, 23rd of June at the Mind Body Spirit Festival. 29th of June I'm in Orange, New South Wales. And the 7th of July I'm at Mingara, Tumbiumbi. So weekly readings possibly won't go ahead next weekend, but I will try to do some readings when I come back, especially because those little mini reads everybody seemed to like, so I might just do a mini read for that week. Five of Swords, Ten of Swords keeps coming out, so some of you are going through some sort of altercation at the moment, but it's good because it's going to end something that you've been trying to end. Okay, Queen of Cups coming out. I love this card. She is beautiful. She is the person that probably we'd all like to be. Can be a water sign you're dealing with, someone who has a big heart, very generous, intuitive, in love with life. And this person can represent Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But she's very intuitive, very in tune with her environment. She's loving, caring, nurturing. She'd be an empath if we could describe her that way. But definitely somebody like this around you. For some of you, this can be your mother. And then behind the Ten of Swords, which has come up all the time this morning in the shuffling, in the What's Cracking, it's just everywhere at the moment. This is about ending out cycles here. Sometimes it can talk of betrayal, but this is yourself doing this. Look at all the knives in your back. You've stabbed yourself so many times with negativity now that you have believed everything you've told yourself. This here means that it won't hold you back any longer. You are about to move forward in a very, very big way, and it could be a water sign who's responsible for helping you with this. And the Five of Swords, which both of those cards just jumped out at me. So the Five of Swords talks about winning a battle but not winning the war. It can be about selfishness. It can be about withholding, holding on to, not letting go of sometimes, but it's more likely that you've taken a stand in something that may have left you feeling a little empty, but at the end of the day it had to happen in order for you to finish out this cycle, and now you're free to work on what you want to work on. So nice little mini read there. So it could have been a water sign that did that, but it could be you feeling like the water sign after taking those steps, which is even better. Five of Pentacles. So you may have come out of a period of time where you felt left in the cold. You could be feeling a little bit emotionally empty, spiritually low, feeling wounded after something happening. Sometimes that can be about money too, not having enough money to do the things you want to do. Queen of Swords coming out here can represent an air sign, Libra, Gemini and Aquarius. The Queen of Swords is an amazing queen. She is ready to speak a truth here. See her sword shining? She's ready to speak up for herself. She's very calm. She's not using emotion. She's going from logic here. She's making sense of a situation in order to speak a truth. And she's got the star in front of her. So she knows she's being divinely led. She knows that she has to do this for a purpose. She's having hope and faith, and she's moving towards that with confidence and high self-esteem. Oh, nice. Two of Pentacles coming out. So there's some sort of balance being made here. This Queen of Swords is bringing something back into balance after feeling left out in the cold. Something that will lead her back down the path that she was destined for. And it's one of stability. Can be love with the four wands there. But this is bringing in her own stability. She's closing out a cycle, and we saw that with the Ten of Swords at the beginning. Okay, nice reading coming out here. Letting go of things that no longer serve her, releasing the past, releasing past energies, releasing conditioning, letting go of everything and connecting back to the universe. Okay, we do have the King of Cups coming up here, but I feel like this is your energy here. And you're giving yourself a brand new start. Very sort of strong reading here. And look at you looking out towards the ocean. So some repeat cards here from the What's Cracking read, but we won't let this one go quite as long. So you're taking on this energy of the Queen of Cups here, and you're moving forward in a very big way. So you've done what's required of you with this Five of Swords. You've done what's required of you. You've taken action here. Even if it left you feeling low, it doesn't matter, because you're now in a position to work on your own stuff. Or it's helped you to recognize your own stuff. So you may have felt left out in the cold from some situation, but the energy you're taking on here is Queen of Swords energy. So you're going after what you want. You're very clear. You're very defined. You are forging into battle to get what is rightfully yours, your destiny. Now, there is a bit of balance required, and you are trying to bring a balance in. You are trying to understand how not to be emotional in this situation, how to be logical, and work your way through a situation. Now, I heard someone saying yesterday something about you shouldn't be using your logic, you should be using your heart. And what I want to say to you is there is a place for both. Sometimes emotion isn't helpful if you're acting from it. So acting from your heart is different to acting from your emotion, because sometimes if we have too emotion, we can come across as quite crazy, and then people don't really take us seriously. And this is a situation where you're trying to do that. You're coming from a place of logic, you're understanding why you do things a certain way, and even though you're listening to your heart, you're not becoming overwhelmed with emotion and making unclear decisions. Okay. This is about bringing stability back into your life and letting go of this past stuff that no longer serves you here. So you're trying to close out a cycle by letting go of past restriction, things that have held you back, things that you haven't been perhaps conscious of, things that have been happening in your subconscious. Maybe you act certain ways without really understanding why, and it can be through childhood conditioning here. What I want to say to you is, for some of you, there's a King of Cups coming in. So someone who's very emotionally stable, could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But more likely this person is in control of their emotion, and they do know what they want to say, and they do want to offer a new start here. And both of you will move together here in this Two of Rods. But for some of you, you're taking on this energy of the King of Cups and having a brand new start and moving forward with this whole new understanding of yourself, of life, and the direction you want to go in. So the Star card here represents your destiny. So what you're going after is what you know you should be doing, what you know should be coming to you, and you know that it's part of your life's purpose. So the card that's coming out is the Healer of Emotion. And it says, this is a time to follow your heart and feel the fullness of your emotions. You may feel so compelled to nurture others that you forget to care for yourself. Flashes of intuition provide you with incredible insights. You or another person is kind, tender-hearted, loving, and a trustworthy friend. So you could be doing the journey with a friend too. So keep that in mind. Have a fantastic day.